Hey guys, it's Lex coming to you today with a full face makeup tutorial. This is pretty much my everyday makeup when I do just something simple, not nothing too dramatic. So first I'm going to start by using my Vaseline and cocoa butter flavor. And I just rub that on my nose and on my eyebrows just because I get really dry skin, and I don't use a primer because they tend to dry me out, and I haven't found one that really is moisturizing enough for me. Next, I'm going to use my daily skin therapy cocoa butter. I am currently pregnant, so I do use this on my belly, but it's really good moisturizer for your face as well. Just make sure that you rub all this deep into your skin. And I'm going to do my eyebrows, and once I do my eyebrows, I'm going to come back. So now I'm going to put my foundation on. I do use MAC's Studio Fix Fluid in NC45, and I'm going to apply that with my BH Cosmetics 123 brush. I do use quite a bit of foundation, but I find that when I do use a little bit, I always go back to get more, so I just used that much this time. It is really full coverage, and you don't need that much if you're really just trying to even out your skin tone a bit, but I like to really make it full coverage foundation. So when you do, you want to push back if you have a scarf on or anything, just to make sure, or push your hair back just to make sure you're getting your hairline. Also, you want to get your eyelids just so it's not a separate color than your actual face. Next, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D concealer in the color Deep 36, I believe. Yeah. And this is like a really good full coverage concealer. I love this concealer. I just started using it when I became pregnant because I've had really bad dark under eye circles, and I normally don't have any kind of discoloration under my eyes, but yeah, I have been experiencing that during my pregnancy, so I've been using that, and it just helps to even out my skin tone. And you just want to pat it in your skin. You don't really want to wipe it. You just want to kind of dab it. And you're going to use, I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys, but that is my beauty blender, and it is damp. So you just want to tap that into your skin to make sure that you're getting the full coverage look. Next, I'm going to be using my contour cream kit. I do use two concealers, so I am going to go over the Kat Von D with the color cream from the contour kit, and I am using the medium contour cream kit. And what I do with that is I just start off with a little bit, and then I like to build on top of that little bit that I use. The color banana I use when I'm doing more of a dramatic look, but when it's an everyday kind of look, I do use the cream color. You just want to go about it the same way as you went about putting your other concealer on. Just pat it into the skin just so that it'll be more of a full coverage and it won't have any streak marks or anything like that. Once you've completed that step, we're going to go over the cream with the high definition powder by e.l.f. I will list everything in the description box, and as you can see, it's very messy. I was trying to show you guys what it looked like, but it was spilling everywhere. But this is in the color translucent, and it is really white, and I thought it was going to be harsh, but it's not harsh at all. It's very good, and it doesn't leave any kind of like ghostly look on my skin. Next, I'm going to be using LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer, and it's in the color Warm Honey. It is a little bit lighter than the cream, or I'm sorry, a little bit darker than the cream, so I do like to use that on my nose and my forehead. And I am going to come on top of that with the Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I just used this first. And I am going to blend that out on my nose with the BH Cosmetics 129 brush. Just blend it out on my nose and bring it up to my forehead before I put the color cream from the contour cream kit on top of it. Now I'm just applying it to my nose, just like I did on my cheeks, just dabbing it in on my nose and as well as my forehead. And I'm gonna get above my lip and my chin. You can use as much as you like. It just depends on, how much you like. Next, I am going to take my e.l.f. high definition powder, and I'm just going to put that on top of my chin, above my lip, like on my nose, but not as much on my nose, and on my forehead. I find that when I put too much on my nose, it tends to make my nose dry. I do let it sit for a little while, but not that long. I don't know what I was listening to over there. And then I take my 126 brush, and I take whatever is left in the cap. It's usually not too much, and I just brush it off. I brush off the excess and then just kind of use that. And right here I'm just blending it down, trying to make that triangular shape under my eye. And I just use this, and you just blend it until you're satisfied with what it comes out to be. I do like to blend it really good around my nose because I don't like any harsh lines around my nose. Now that I've finished with that, I am going to do my contour, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. Dual Contouring Blush and Bronzer. And I'm going to use the darker tone color, and this is the St. Lucia one. And I will leave it in the description box as well. And you just want to go in a downward motion. I don't like to make my contour too dramatic on an everyday look, so I don't use that much. And I'm using the same brush I used to blend out the high definition powder. Next, I'm going to use Medium Tan Skin Finish by MAC. And I'm going to use the 124 brush. And I'm only going to get just a little bit just to blend some of the harsh lines you may have on your face. I don't like to put it everywhere, but I just blend just wherever I feel that is not mixing well, or you can kind of tell where the makeup is. I just blend it with that. Next, I do contour a little bit more, and I just bring it up a little bit towards my forehead and blend it out. I'm using the same color from the same e.l.f. Dual Compact, and I just blend it out, not too harsh, just to even off my concealer. Next, I'm going to be doing my highlight. I was trying to show you guys the name, but obviously I've had it for forever, so it's not on the side, but it's by e.l.f. and it's Lilac Petal, and it's like a cream kind of highlight. And the best thing about this highlight is it's only $1. So I just like to dab it on to my sponge because it does dry quickly, so it'd be better just to have it out like that. Ooh, come through highlight, come through. Yes. And I just like to blend it out and just kind of press it. You kind of want to press a little hard when you put this on there. But it really is a beautiful highlight color, and for $1, you can't beat it. If you're like me, you don't like it to be too harsh, so just keep blending it and just keep dabbing it into your skin. And then I also dragged that onto my nose. I didn't get any more. I used the same one that was left over. But when I do above my lip, I do get more. But for my nose and my forehead, I don't. And then I just want to blend that out, and I'm going to also put it on my chin as well. Next, I'm going to be using my 124 brush as well by BH Cosmetics. And I just use it just to blend out any harsh lines. And I have a powder from the Medium Tan Mineral Skin Finish. And next I'm going to be using Urban Decay's Black Eyeliner Pencil. And I just use that to line under my eyes. I really love this one because it's extremely dark and it lasts literally all day. Like, it doesn't want to come off. The name of the color is Perversion. Now I'm just going to take this angle brush I got from Coastal Scents. It doesn't have a number, but you can get any kind of angle brush. And I just take this and I use it to get like a little bit off of the pencil by Urban Decay. And I'm just going to line my upper lid with that. And I'm going to do a kind of a wing, but it's not going to be really sharp. I like when I do my everyday makeup to just make it a little like smudgy, and that's why I use my pencil instead of just strictly my liquid liner instead. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to use this giant jumbo eye pencil in the crease of my eye, like in the corners. And I just use this just to give a highlight right there because it looks really nice when the sun hits that area. And then this one doesn't have a name on it, but you can pick it up at your local beauty supply store. Next, I'm going to use Loreal Voluminous Original mascara, and the yellow one, I don't remember what the name was, but it wore off, but I know I got it at Walmart, and I just used the L'Oreal and I used that one behind that one, and it just gives me nice lashes. I don't put on any false lashes on an everyday like makeup tutorial because my lashes are quite long. Next, I'm just going over the top of the liner just a little bit, just to make it a little bit more dramatic. And this this liquid eyeliner, I got from my local beauty supply store, 99 cents. So you can just get any kind of liquid eyeliner. Next, my holy grail, like, oh my gosh, without this, I don't know what I would be or do in life. But I'm gonna set all my makeup with my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, the long lasting one. And this just really does it for me. Like, it ties all my makeup together, and I feel like it just takes my makeup to the next level. Now I'm just putting on Vaseline on my lips, and I'm gonna use the NYX Gel eyebrow gel, and I know it's weird to use on your lips, but I find it really long lasting, and if I would put on my eyebrows, then why not put it on my lips? And it just stays a little bit longer than when I use a normal lip liner. And I'm just gonna go on the outsides of my lips, and just to give like a fading effect of the brown, like the dark brown, to just my normal lips. So you can use as much, add or take away as much as you'd like, and it just builds it up if you want it a little bit darker. So yeah, this is the final look. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and let me know in the comments any videos you guys would like to see. Thanks again.